What is up, YouTube? McIntyre here. Today we're bringing you a new video. We're hopping into the action kind of like right off rip. The new video, we're going to be breaking down Malganis. There was a new patch that happened on the date 4/20/2026. Malganis got some reworks. Everyone kind of said it was a nerf because they removed some armor from his W activation and gave him just a flat 15% spell power. But what a lot of people are not talking about is the talents that got changed and moved around. And now he's kind of like the hottest thing in town. So I'm going to upload a video today showcasing him a little bit, starting off with Tichondrius, which I need to start stacking. This talent got moved from level 7 to level 1. So you can stack it early now. But realistically, what happened with this character is you just got a lot more kill pressure. You're doing more damage. Get on it. Oh, upgrade zombie wall. You're doing a lot more damage in the early game. Your level 4 and 7 also got reworked. They got a lot more power as well. We'll talk about them when we get there. But level 1, yeah, every time we strike something with our QE, it increased damage. It's 0.5 for just solo hitting a target. And then it is, you get 2 if you hit 2 targets on your first, or sorry, 4 targets total on your first 2 swipes. So there I got 2 twice over. I'm doing 7 additional damage on my Q whenever you cleave 2 people, basically. It's really good. I can't believe they just did our camp as well. I guess Rainer is able to do that. So at level 4, this is a new talent that got added. Now when we press our W with the Might of Sargarius, we are given 35. Oh, that's nice. That guy moved and now he's shooting me instead of the wall. So I should try to hit the rocket guy because this guy will legitimately take my whole tower. Unfortunately, I'm like the worst person on my team to do this. But somebody has to because it will just sit in siege forever. So now whenever we press W, we're going to get 35 armor, just flat. Little mini hardened shield, which is nice. Obviously, if you've never played Malganis, you get healing anytime you deal damage to an enemy hero. And you get 10% of that healing anytime you deal damage to a non-hero. So the more people you get with your Q, the more damage you'll deal. The more people you hit with your W, the more damage you'll heal. These are the things you're trying to do as much as possible. You obviously do not have great escape. Oh, this guy should be dead. I can just sleep him. I like to do my 3rd Q and then sleep. I find that to be the most effective. I can't believe he's gonna live. All right, thank goodness. Yeah, so I like to do my 3rd Q and then sleep immediately after. Kind of guarantees that you'll land your sleep. You can also open on sleep. It's not too bad if you're coming out of like a bush, let's say, and they're rotating into you. Then once your team gets there, you pop your Q and you combo into them. So this is a nice one too, which is, oh, we chilling? We're chilling. We now get a slow on our W when we press W. I don't think we can grab this nuke, I'm gonna be honest, unless we hit this wall down. We can maybe keep them from being able to grab it. I don't know if we're ever gonna be able to grab it. I'm gonna go kill Rainer up top. Oh, we gave it to him. Oh, no, not only did we give them to him, I'm probably dead. Just took a full Li Ming something there. That was so much damage. Alright, well, I had the wrong idea. I figured that the Lunar and the Lili would just be able to poke forever, but I guess not. Minions eventually showed up. So yeah, so now at level 7, this is another new talent. This is why he's hot on the market. Your W now is going to slow by 25% to nearby enemy So it's obviously like a big AoE, somewhat big AoE around you. So every time you hit somebody with your W, you're going to get 35 armor. You're going to do damage. You're going to gain, yeah, again, that 35 armor. And then you're also going to slow by 25%. So might make it a bit easier to land your second or third Q, catch up to people. They're going to be on this, yeah. This guy should be dead. Nice. This guy should be dead too. We'll use our W just to get this slow here. I'm going to try to block Li Ming stuff. We'll look to sleep backline, go for Varian. It's going to have to be a kill soon here before Ariel gets a heal. That's very good. Now level 10, we get Carrion Swarm. Carrion Swarm's going to spike us into the late game. We talked about malganis, like, you know, he doesn't have like the Murden. Oh my god, they're back on the camp. These guys are demonic. I might die for this. I'm stupid. Maybe not. Oh, maybe not. I'm out of mana. We got a lot of stacks. We opened up a lot of space on the map, I think. Dude, the nukes were just spawning. We're almost like full stacked off of that. Would have been cool if we got top nuke during that, but I mean, honestly, their entire team pulled up, so the big issue is now going to be this push. Teammate is rotating. He's going to rotate kind of right into this guy and just insta-die. Good Q, good Q. Save him. Artanis is top, so we don't lose anything there. Zevo is moving. There is a rag pushing bottom. So we are kind of, because of the map, I think, losing a little bit right now. Should have slowed there. I should have W just slow. Alright, we just let rag take bottom for free. I respect that. Not my job. I'm the main tank. I'm not going to rotate around and defend Ragnarus' split pushing, so not really much I can do there. Plenty of other characters on my team that can do that. This would be a good bush to like sleep out of, maybe. I'm gonna get taunted, or I'm just gonna keep getting knocked back. Rainer's pretty good versus me with his Q. I'm gonna try to eat Li Ming stuff. Realistically, we need to get the Ariel. Get the Ariel, we win. Yeah. We get a slow here too. Try to block Li Ming stuff again. We'll take Blood Rush at 13. This gives us movement speed. Sleep. We'll slow him, and we should be able to get one more Q here. Every time we deal damage, we get movement speed now. Up to 15%. Rag just took another. It's possible we can kill this guy. Never mind. Time to go. So I'll have an easier time scrapping and getting in and out now at 13 that we've taken Blood Rush. You can take, like, I mean, really all of these are pretty good. Night Beckons is great if you get good sleeps off. Like if it's a map like Tomb of the Spider Queen or something, it's gonna be really good. Deep Sleep could be good for, you know, if you need to give yourself more time to escape or set up. I like Blood Rush, especially when I'm dealing versus like, he's gonna knock me back. Never mind. Blow that. Should be dead, I think. Nope. I might be dead, even. It's close. Good Lily heals. Slow and sleep all of them. We still have our R up. Use now. Try to heal off this stuff. Okay. 3 for 0. Really good. We do have the bonus movement speed. Let's see, maybe we can get a sleep. I would have had to have juked. Might be able to get a sleep here. If not, just take this. Obviously, you're gonna try to work in autos on your Q if you can, but like you are gonna slow your movement down if you auto attack. So like if you need to catch the person, it is better to just spam your Q. We don't really want to die here, I don't think. These guys need to be careful. All right, now the talent that everyone on Reddit wants to complain about, blind as a bat. It's really good. I mean, you lose vision completely, but you still see damage text. So you can get like the enemy team basically perma CC'd if they have no way to run away. So like with the Ariel, I mean, I won't know because she might Aegis, but outside of her Aegising, I'll be able to just slam my Q over and over and over and again. I think Rainer's on this camp. Oop. Maybe he's nearby. Around top boss, we think? Yeah, it's actually very possible. Very, very possible. It's actually so likely. If they get it and we ace him, it's not the end of the world, I don't think. Try to go after them. They're gonna go the other way. Okay. That's just that. Just get a free defend then. It's a good boss call by them. I don't even think I can get vision. The variant is up. So now they probably are going to do their bottom camp. Can maybe look for vision here. This is also pretty risky. It's likely that's where the variant moves. He'll path here. Then he'll path here, or he's going to path here. So I can hold this vision. This is like a little dangerous. But we can see that coming from here. This fish gives us the vision that we need to see from the top side. This is a completely reasonable fight for us, I think, at this point in the game. We just want to make sure not to get one-shotted by like variant only main combo. It's actually important to me too, for me to like step up into the variant. And if, I mean, the dream would be me pressing my W before he taunts me, so I get the 35 armor. Otherwise, I just want to play around, make sure my team has space to push waves, and then protect people when they get engaged on like this. That might be good. No, we're good. Rainer's probably dead here. I need to press my button. I lost where the arrow's at. Okay. We did kill the Ariel though, so maybe that's why I lost where she was at. Also, I may or may not have pressed 1 for blind as a bat and not my side mouse button like several times there until I was like, wait a second. I'm pushing the wrong button. Okay, lots of nukes spawning. Getting waves push out would be good here. I mean, we could potentially fight too. Like, it's possible to fight right now. My team... Camp is okay. Camp top's okay. That bot eye is so much better than this top eye. It's gonna be really hard for me to stop this channel from happening. The Lunar will get top. Yeah, I mean, I see variant bottom. I can at least step up for eye. him. Uh-oh. I'm healing. Oh, that's because of Lily. Okay, good swap. Slow that. I'll sleep here and just push through. And we'll... Oh, canceled. We still have a slow on him, though. And we have that bonus movement speed at this point, so... We'll take a slow here. Nice. Okay. I picked up Vanquish the Weak. It's not something I'm going to go every game. There's so many nukes on the ground. But in this very moment, my auto attacks are going to slow. So I wanted to chase down the enemy. Right? And the best way to do that, can't we just walk mid and then core? What the heck is going on, boys and girls? I think we need to like press this now though. Because if we take damage, the nuke gets canceled. Oh, that's so tough. All right, well that's not happening. They did change Warhead Junction in case you guys didn't know. So if you take damage now while you're channeling nuke, the nuke just gets canceled. Yeah. Swap possibly. I mean, we're chilling. We are 18-21 though, so it's not bad for us to stay here, I think. We just need to stay together. And just keep pressuring this. I'm kind of regretting having the nuke now. There's something to it. Like, you probably should have a certain person on nuke with the way that the map is. I don't really... Man, I don't want to max XP versus Rag, but it looks like we're going to. Yeah, I would rather just push middle and try to nuke their core. But this is the alternative. Oh no. Sleep gets canceled. I'm gonna sleep here. This guy's still right here. Yeah. I have the bonus movement speed still. So we're just using that to kind of generate some threat. Oh. Okay. To this point, it's just probably nuke core, right? Oh, I'm taking too much damage. We need Lily here for this. I'm not going to be able to do anything to that character, personally. So. I press 1 twice. I just keep getting whipped and knocked backwards. Li Ming is dead. I'm going to get canceled again. Slow that. I'm gonna run. We just do the nuke? I mean, do we do the boss top and just drop nukes on it? Dude, it's actually hard to win this map now with this nuke change, huh? Their level 20 Li Ming has probably... She did not go repulsion. Alright, just do this, I guess. I don't know. Like, they're all up here. Li Ming's here now. We could just go their core too, I guess. They're just doing boss. I'm gonna try, I guess. Let's step forward so that nobody can hit these guys. And this should just be it. Oh yeah, okay. Well, that's how you win on this map, huh? Cinema. Sure, we'll take that. That's an easy way. So here's what's interesting about this talent. We are at 56 stacks, so you can continue. I mean, I did second most damage this game, and I'll be honest, I'm not a malganis. Never was, never. So you saw there the Oriole did the thing where she Aegis, and then I lost the heal number, so I didn't know where that big heal number was, so I didn't know where the rag was. That is like what your big problem is going to be with malganis. But if you're against something like, I mean, even this Oriole, like if I get Oriole in a third punch, and then I just start spamming Q on her after I blind as bad as her, she'll have to Aegis herself, or potentially try to whip me away, or Raynor could pop me away or something. But once you get her locked, that's what makes this character super good, is you can just keep hitting, and you scale so well. And now with your armor and your slow, you have a lot of kill pressure. You take the movement speed at 13, and you saw like with the Raynor, like now with Blood Rush, I have that increased 15% movement speed, so I can kind of like wiggle in and out from him. Obviously, their team had pretty good knockback. I actually first picked Malganis this game, so they had the ability to like counter pick me in the draft. And this is the picks that they came up with. I will say that the sleep does get canceled a fair amount, and Carrion Swarm can also get canceled a fair amount, right? Because it takes 1 second to channel. But the one thing that cannot get canceled, and I think this is what is kind of putting Malganis on the map, is his Qs. That's a lie. He can get knocked back on his Q. He can get he can get stunned with Q animation and stuff. But for sure, there's no channel time at least, right? But for sure, his W cannot get canceled. And I think just these two talents together, now being able to walk up, hit your third Q, W, so you get a 25% slow, then go for the E. It's like really powerful. You can also E while you're Eing, press W, it'll pop them, slow them enough that you can potentially, touch them with your E as well. It's not like your go-to, because you also realistically you need your W button to give you the 35 armor, but it is something you could do. And then at 20, I took Vanquished Weak. I think moral of the story is you just take Carrion Swarm Sleep, and then in big team fights, when you pop Carrion Swarm, if their team does the thing where they try to spread out, you would hope that your team is just hitting them with auto attacks and stuff. But if they don't, and they kind of have to move away together, think of a map like BOE or something, right? Then you pop and try to sleep backline, try to sleep healer, try to sleep DPS, and then kill the tank. You saw it there happen that game. Varian's fighting with the expectation that his team's going to. And then Malganis does a really good job of just pushing backline off of the front line and playing kind of the in between, because if you sleep backline, then front line's kind of caught to come into you, and you can do a really good job of splitting people up, especially with that Carrion talent at 20. The slow that makes people blind, not bad either. I think it's a sleep talent. Sorry, so when you sleep them, you make them blind for a few seconds. Also not bad, but the sleep talent is less reliable because it can be knocked back, you can be CC'd, and you can be canceled when you go to cast it. So, Carrion Swarm, if you just channel it, the range on that kind of sleep that you send out once you're done with it is super, super big, and it just catches people around you. And then, now, again, if you sleep, say they're Li Ming and their Raynor, even for a few seconds of them being asleep, you're going to get so much more value. You can even pair that with this 13 talent. It's when people are slept and they wake up, they get 30% increased slow. This is a tech talent, 13 is tech, but everything else is good. Blind at the bat, insane. Reduce enemy heroes hit by the final slash, reduces this ability to cool down by 4 seconds. So you just slash. Keep people in a hyper stun. That's going to be it for Malganis' video today. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below. I am, again, not Malganis Pro. What could I have done better? Or what tips are we missing that we can share with the rest of the viewers in the video? Keep me posted. I'm having a fun time with him. I'm glad that he got a little more love than we originally thought he did. And it's fun to see we have a new tank player on the scene. So, the year 2026. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm streaming Monday through Friday at twitch.tv/McIntyre. Come check me out. Come and hang. We're leveling a new account on NA. My plan is to do, unranked to GM with viewers. Come swing by, hop in some games. It'll be a lot of fun. Thanks for watching again. Until next time, I'll see you then. Peace.